everybody. This is a day 2 check-in in Maui. We were biking for a bit and we found this beautiful beach. The water is pretty blue. We ate some breakfast as well. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. If you want to turn the camera, we can show everybody the view. Wow. Yeah, people are just swimming, snorkeling. The waves are pretty decent. So, I mean, we probably won't be swimming in the beach, but we can enjoy it here from the park.
We didn't want to book too much just because, we wanted to relax and not have to feel like we're always on the go. Because that's how it is back at home. It's like you're always on the go, and so this gives us time to just kind of unwind and, feel reset and everything. So yeah, we're just super excited to chill by the beach.
Yeah, I also didn't sleep that much last night, so I'm running on 5 hours of sleep.
Wifey's got to get more sleep. She was on TikTok too much last night, so.
On a real note, I ate something that my stomach just didn't like, so I couldn't fall asleep. So yes, I was on TikTok. So yeah, we'll be chilling here, maybe going back to the hotel in a bit, but just really enjoying the view.
Tomorrow we do have some plans. We are going to do the Road to Hana trip. It's like a very popular day trip, like a day tour here that you can do.
Yeah, we're excited about the Road to Hana. A little nervous because it is in a remote type of area. We had debated whether or not to do it ourselves, but we'd rather do the tour with a tour guide who's been doing this for years. We'll make sure to pack lots of snacks and water. But it's also a once in a lifetime type of opportunity where you're going to see these waterfalls and things you wouldn't normally see. So I think it's a good thing to do at least once in your life. And we're young and, healthy. So I probably wouldn't want to do that if I were older. But I mean, you could. Yeah, but I don't know if I would.
Hopefully, we don't get any motion sickness. I tend to get pretty sick quickly. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye. Hey everybody, this is a recap of our Maui trip. We are currently in a parking lot at a beach waiting for our, I guess, airplane to depart. But Maui was amazing. I would say there's pros and cons to it. We've been to Oahu too. Oahu's more city-like, more industrialized. There's going to be a lot more things to do in my opinion. But Maui is more it has rural parts, it has beautiful beaches. We did stay in a resort and there was plenty of activities to do there. But also we did the Road to Hana, which was more in the rugged rural part, which was very great experience. I did get a bit of motion sickness at the beginning because we were the last pickup stop, so we had to sit in the back of the van. I'd recommend sitting up front if possible. I had to take a motion sickness medicine, and Steven took a tonic, which is very popular here. The tonic had cayenne pepper and some things that my stomach's very sensitive to, so I decided to go with the they're motion sickness tablets you can get at any drugstore. And most people use them for flights, but I would say it worked really well. You have to take it an hour before your trip. So I took it 30 minutes before and it kicked in within the next 30. So definitely recommend that. There's about 600 curves. And that can get you're just like this the whole time. But the driver was very positive and he drove around all the curves very slowly and we made a lot of stops. So it wasn't that bad, but use your own judgment. I mean, there was some amazing banana bread. Sandy's Banana Bread Shack. We had that. I got a loaf for our family. We also saw some sort of peninsula and you could see the waves crashing against the black sand or black rock, which is formed by volcanic activity. We went to a black sand beach. Like, I mean, it was gorgeous. And Steven
Sounds
got to
pretty fun.
swim in a waterfall. And that was like absolutely amazing. I didn't bring my swim stuff, but it was amazing watching him swim.
We did a tour because we were a little bit nervous driving it, and we heard about all the turns, all the different one-way bridges, and just like the overall craziness of it. It was definitely an insane drive. So shout out to our tour guide. His name was Quinn, who was super, super welcoming and, just super reassuring. Really made sure everybody was safe. You could tell he was very experienced, but he also loved his job. He loved storytelling. And he was very knowledgeable about all things Hawaii. We got to see some turtles. They were just, supposedly they go to the beach to just take a break after they lay some eggs. And so they were just hanging out at the beach. And then the black sand beach. We've never been to a black sand beach. We've heard of it from, people going to Iceland. That's definitely on our bucket list. Highly recommend it, but I don't think we'd do it again, probably, just because the drive was crazy. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. The last day, we kind of just like relax at the hotel. If you're ever in Maui and you want a recommendation, I definitely recommend the Wailea Beach Resort. The people were so, so kind. Even outside the resort, obviously the locals were really kind here. Just people in general are very sweet here, very kind people. We got to talk to some locals, and it was just like really cool to hear their story. But yeah, Wailea Beach Resort, super great hotel.
They had fitness classes every day. So they had like Pilates and sunrise yoga on the beach, ukulele lessons for free. And they did have luau's for a fee. They also had like unlimited like water fountains, so you could like fill up your own bottle and save money and not have to get water every time. They had like 3 different pools, and they had like a nice little trail. People were jogging or running every single morning. I will like say a disclaimer though too. The Hawaii heat is so much more different than Washington heat or any type of heat if you're like from that northern area. Like, it was really hot, and I would say like we do a really great job of hydrating. Like, we had electrolytes and everything. But today we went on a run slash walk or whatever, and I had felt like we were overheating. We went at like 9, to be fair. People usually do their runs or walks at like 6 a.m. or 7 before the sun rises. So that was like a big mistake. I got sunburned, and I felt like kind of really dizzy, and it was kind of like a scary feeling. So I kind of got into some shade, and we went back to the hotel. I was like in some AC and kind of cooled down. But I mean, it's a really real risk out there. Hawaii's beautiful, don't get me wrong. We love the beaches. It's so gorgeous. But like, just make sure to stay hydrated, and also like if you're going to do any physical activity, try to do it like either indoors or early in the morning or like later in the evening, because the sun is like something else. I did want to mention the food here was amazing. We had something that stood out to me was we had some mahi. It's a type of fish here that is like really fresh. Steven had some mahi tacos, and I had like plain mahi with some rice, and it was like delicious. We got shaved ice.
The shaved ice.
I think
Ululanis or something.
Ululanis. So we might be butchering the name, but they had ice cream in the middle, and you could like pick a variety of different flavors. Pogs are very popular out here. That's a pineapple, orange, guava drink. So they're very fresh. All the fruits that they had here were fresh. And we got to spend some good time together as a couple because we work a lot. We work 9 to 5s. We're usually at home like working most of the week, and we try to stay on a good routine. So it's nice to kind of break from that routine and be able to travel and like see something new, experience like the world, that God's created. And, he's blessed us to be able to do this. So we're very grateful. We don't take it for granted. I would recommend Maui if you don't want too much of a city vibe. You're more rural, you like it a little bit more low key. But if you want, something a little bit more like busy and with more sorry, there was like this weird wind. If you want something with more city and more hustle and bustle, definitely go to Oahu. Why are you laughing?
So that wraps it up for the vlog.
We'll catch you guys on the next vlog, whatever that may be. So thanks for tuning in, and hope you guys take care. Bye.